Guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
A gain of 1 brings up
aired out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. 1st and 10, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dak off the play fake.
The 37-yard line.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
1st down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Play action, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
2 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
A 33-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Just 1 minute, 55 seconds left as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Prescott on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for a Cowboys.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Jay Ward on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Down to the air here.
46-yard line.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
No gain on the play.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Dak now from the gun. Connecting on a slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from just 23 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week